Check, check, mic check. Man, wow. Boys and girls, we are in the studio. We are back in the studio. The road trip was cool. Hopefully, you guys got a lot. You know what? We got a lot of traction. We got a lot of engagement from our something to smile about Saturday about leadership. And you know what? That actually validates everything that we've learned about leadership. Did you know? Here's a fun fact before we get started. Did you know that the average or the oh good, not the average, it was like some crazy ridiculous percentage, it was 68, 70 something percent of the people currently employed would forego a sizable pay increase to replace their supervisor, to replace their leadership. Isn't that crazy? So that got a lot of traction on Saturday. So thank you guys for joining me here today on Motivational Mindset Monday. It's always good to be back in the studio. So appreciate you being on here, Crystal. Yeah, baby, let's go. Let's go. It is Motivational Mindset Monday, guys, and that just simply means that we're going to kick off the week with some grit, with some umph, and we are in chapter 5. Can y'all believe that? We are in chapter 5 of the Born to Win book that we've been covering of the here in the Fun Life community. And the Fun Life community, it's all powered by this guy right here, legendary speaker and trainer motivator, Mr. Zig Ziglar, and his proud son, Tom Ziglar, my coach, the author of the foundational program Choose to Win, that we start all the cool kids on here in the Fun Life community. So appreciate you guys being on here. Show you guys showing up over here, you guys over here, and then you guys right over here. So thank you for being here with us today, because on Motivational Mindset Monday, today we get a fresh week, a new day, a new opportunity, a fresh mindset, and a Born to Win breakthrough that starts right now, baby. So thank you for joining me. Appreciate you. Again, this is the Childlike Faith Podcast for the Christian entrepreneur who wants to grow and scale their business to achieve the financial freedom they're looking for without sacrificing their time, their family, their faith, or their joy. Boys and girls, Amy, thank you for coming on here. Appreciate you being back on here. We've got this we've now got all the screens, so now I can see everything. Woo! And today we're going to be covering going from wandering to winning, designing your life on purpose, guys. And you know why that is so important? Let me tell you why that is so important. Because if you don't design your life, you ready? Someone else will. Spoiler alert, their blueprint isn't built for your breakthrough. Or as Jim Rohn would say, guess what somebody else has planned for your life? Not much. Not much, guys. You're going to be helping somebody else achieve their dreams if you are not going after yours. And guess what? God's plan is awesome. And as Mr. Ziglar has taught us in his books, he's told us, we're going to help you draw it out with purpose, perspective, and a big old dash of powered joy, guys. And so today the default is this: if we don't design it, we're going to fall back into default. And again, Born to Win book says it plainly. Yes, you were designed for accomplishment, engineered for success, and endowed, baby. You were endowed with the seeds of greatness. What's the translation of that? You're not a random experiment. You are not a random experiment. You're walking, talking, your purpose filled, designed by divine intervention, guys. And that's all I'm trying to tell you, because the cool kids don't just wake up to drift. No, baby, they wake up by design. Ephesians 2:10 says it this way: for we, you and I, we are God's workmanship, created in Christ Jesus to do, good works, guys. And so that God has prepared in advance for us. I was having a conversation with the lady in Europe this past week, and we were telling her about how God has already prepared the blessing. He's just preparing the person to be able to receive it. And so today, we're not just going to exist. We're not even going to coexist. There's a group of people out there talking about coexist. No, today we execute the plan that you were made for. And so thank you guys for being on here. Again, I can't tell you, we can't do this without you guys. So thank you guys for joining us. Appreciate you, Clara, Desi. Come on, Pamela Moore. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you guys. We got Deb on here. Way to go, Deb. Awesome. Can't wait to see what happens with you guys. Again, there's a lot of stuff going on. And so Zig reminds us that winners plan to win, prepare to win, and then expect to win. So we don't just wing it, guys. I'm telling you, this whole episode was prepared in advance. And so I want you to stop, right? I want you to stop winging it. We win. And if we don't win, we learn, right? There's a good thing there. So because we don't, because we've done the inner work to make it happen, guys. So stop asking yourself, what should I do? Stop. Stop asking yourself, what should you do? I'm asking you guys to get in there and start doing it. Start asking yourself, what did God already plant in me that needs watering? You know what it is. You're scared to answer that question, but you know what it is. Deep down inside, you guys know what that is. So don't be scared of it. Don't be scared of it. God put it in you for a reason. He did not give it to anybody else. And that's why I'm trying to tell you, I want you to go out there and give that life. Bless it with your genius, and God will multiply it exponentially. Yes, He will. Absolutely. Guys, remember, disorder drains, design delivers. Here's the methodology behind that. This is the Ziglar Cool Kids Design Framework. You ready? This is where, and here's where we're gonna start taking away the methodology. My coach basically told me, they're like, "Hey, you're giving away the framework. The framework is what people pay for." I'm like, I know that, but I want to give that to you. So we might be changing it up a little bit, guys. The framework might be coming off, and we're gonna design an ebook. Anyway, my coach, man. I guess I got to pay for them. So you guys got to pay for this. But here's the thing. Here's the framework. We're going to break it down, right? 3 questions. Really simple. Zig would have you answer today. If Zig Ziglar was here today, Tom Ziglar, we're fixing to jump on a call with him here in just a little bit. But he would simply ask you this. What do you want? What do you want? Right? You can have everything in life you want if you'll help enough other people get what they want. Hey, get crystal clear. No fluff, no fog. What do you want? Number 2, why do you want it? You guys have heard this before, right? And then so when you answer why do you want it, this is your fuel. This is your fuel. This is your purpose, right? Because without purpose, the process gets painful. The process gets painful. Somebody messaged me, DM'd me, and told me that, hey, man, that's awesome that you got up there on the weekend, even while you were out doing your thing with your in-laws. Guess what, guys? They were pretty good ways out. So it took a little while. So we had to plan in advance to be able to make that happen. And they were in a different time zone. So we had to account for that. So here's the thing. I could have very easily said, you know what? Today's Saturday. We're just going to chill Saturday. We're going to go visit the in-laws, that type of thing. And again, when I started the show, those guys that came on late, we got a lot of engagement. Leadership is a big deal. We had the East Texas Leadership Summit where I'm at last month, and we're still getting a lot of people that want to join the movement, which is the Hispanic Professional Association of Tyler. Which, hey, I just got voted in as vice president, so that's pretty awesome. Pretty excited. Can't wait to see what happens with that this week. But here's the thing: when you answer all of that, what's going to happen is that the next question is going to be this. The third question is, what's it going to take? What's it going to take? What will it take? And this is the plan. Break it down, baby steps, big faith. B-I-G, all caps, big faith. Proverbs 16:3, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your path. Guys, I'm telling you guys, this is what we're trying to do. That's right, baby. Kyle Evans trying to be like you, baby. Trying to be like you, my man. I'm telling you guys, here's the thing. You guys are going to get up there. You're going to have the plan. You're going to have your framework. You're going to know what you want. You're going to know why you want it. And then that's going to be your fuel. And then you're going to be able to show up every single day, because if it's important to you, you'll find a way. If not, you're going to come up with an excuse, guys, and you cannot do both. All right, we're going to get out of here in just a little bit, right? The 3 lenses that we put everything through, right? The theological, the physiological, and the psychological. The theological lens simply says this: God's design for you isn't optional. It's not. It's essential. I'm telling you guys, He's not waiting on your perfection. He's waiting on your participation. So get in the game. Where's my book? Billy Cox, get in the game. Guys, the physiological lens says this: having a clear plan reduces cortisol, increases confidence, and it boosts your brain performance, guys. And so science says designing your day actually reclaims your peace. I'm telling you, that is one of the things that Mr. Ziglar said that people want. They want to be happy, healthy, reasonably prosperous. Some of the people I coach want to be unreasonably prosperous. They want security. They want good family relationships, good family, good friendships. They want to have peace, right? That peace of mind. And you and I really know that they want the peace of God, right? They want hope. They want that the future is going to be better than today. And then they want to love and be loved is one of the things that Howard Partridge was able to put in there. Because we as human beings have a longing for belonging, guys. The physiological filter just is that's why it's so important, so that you guys can get in there and reduce that cortisol level. When I had my blood work done, that was the one thing he said. My doctor said, "What are you doing for your cortisol levels to be so low?" I laugh. I laugh. My wife keeps me laughing. My wife, you don't believe this, my wife is incredibly funny. Or I think she is. She doesn't think she is, but I think she's pretty funny. Psychological. So here's the thing. When you plan with purpose, your brain sees possibilities. It does. The RAS, right? The reticular activating system goes to work and helps you spot opportunities where you were blind to them before. It just is. It just is. Kyle, I need to get you on here, man, as a guest. Kyle Evans, I need to get you on here as a guest. How we can do that, man? Hey, DM me. DM me. I want to shoot you some information over to you. Kyle's amazing, guys. Wait till you get to meet Kyle. Here's the thing. Pedro's fun fact. Pedro didn't travel with us. He doesn't travel very well. But he had time to come up with this fun fact. And again, it's one of those things that, man, without Pedro, I don't know where I'd come up with some of these crazy fun facts. Did you know that tacos were once considered peasant food? Not anymore, baby. Right? Now it's an international treasure, right? Moral of the story is just simply this. Just because your dreams start small, it doesn't mean it's not destined to win, guys. Guys, I'm over my 10 minutes. I said I was going to try to stick to 10 minutes. I can't get it under 10 minutes, guys. So if you want help designing your dream, your week, your business, I'm telling you guys, unlock the plan to win. Guys, hit me up. funlifecoaching.com, johnnyjuan.com. Let's connect. Let's book your life strategy session, and let's create the blueprint for your breakthrough together. You and I, right? I'm going to help you. I'm going to ask you a few questions that's going to help you to unlock your dream life, your design the life that you would absolutely love living. My coach simply asked me this one time. He said this. He said, imagine you go up to heaven and you get up to heaven and there's God holding his iPhone. So you got to picture God holding his iPhone. And he begins to show you a movie. And that movie is the life that you could have lived. I'm going to let that sit in for just a second. Can you imagine God showing you the life that you could have lived, but you didn't go for it? You settled? Don't settle, guys. Don't settle. Go for it. This is your moment. The world needs what is inside of you, guys, not by default into fear, right? But design it with faith. I'm telling you guys, that is why I get up here and do this. You're not lost. You're not lost. You're one decision. You are. Yes, you. Every single one of us. We're one decision away from our alignment that's going to help us achieve the assignment that we were put on this earth to do, guys. So again, I'm telling you guys, this is going to be so awesome. I can't wait to see what comes out of this. And oh yeah, cool kids. Hey, listen, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Again, if that's you, if you're struggling with it, give me a call. johnnyjuan.com. Go to funlifecoaching.com. Book your call. You got the digital courses on there as well. If you don't want to get any one-on-one coaching right now at the moment, go on there and get you a digital course. $10. Find the digital course that you absolutely love, or you can get the $199 all access pass, the Cool Kids all access pass. Again, thank you guys for joining me. Appreciate you being on here. Again, this is the Fun Life Community's Childlike Faith podcast for the Christian entrepreneur who wants to grow and scale their business to achieve the financial freedom they're looking for without sacrificing their time, their family, their faith, or their joy, guys. Hey, go out there and activate that childlike faith to achieve your childhood dreams in this playground we call life. This has been your playground guide, Johnny Juan Ortiz, here in the Fun Life Community. Hey, come back tomorrow for Transformation Tuesday. We go over chapter 5 of what we pulled out of this thing. All right, boys and girls, love you, appreciate you. Adios.